Hello, and welcome to the 16th Annual Best of BG pageant. I'm Haley Defferding.
And I'm Emily Brooks, and we're the MCs for tonight's show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by our Backstage manager, Bethany Tuhart.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Bethany. That was beautiful.
This evening, 7 carefully selected senior contestants will compete for the title of Class of 21's Best of BG. One of these contestants will be crowned People's Choice. The winner of People's Choice will be decided by whoever receives the most donations in their name on our website, while the title of Best of BG will be decided by our judges.
The contestants will be judged on various categories, including beachwear, casual wear, sleepwear, talent, and formal wear.
Before we meet our contestants, let us introduce our lovely judges for this year's pageant.
This year, all of our judges are first responders. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Scott Sorensen, Fire Chief with Fire District 3, Clark County. I'd like to thank the community for the support during this pandemic. Those resources have helped us get through and provide needed services to the community. Moving forward, I recommend following guidelines and sticking with it. We will get through it. To the contestants, have fun, relax, enjoy this time. It goes by fast. As a 1980 graduate of Battleground High School, I want to thank you for having me as a judge for the Best of Battleground pageant. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Mike Ford, and I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Battleground. As a first responder, this past year has been challenging for many of us, primarily because we haven't had the opportunity to spend quality time with people in the community like you. My advice for the contestants is to try to be a positive influence to everyone around you, regardless of your circumstances. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a judge in the Best of Battleground.
Hi, I'm Alex Potwin. I'm a lead paramedic with AMR in the Clackamas and Multnomah County locations. I've been in the industry approximately 6 years now, and I'm also a nursing student. This past year for EMS has been very chaotic and difficult. We've been posed with many challenges, such as having patients but not knowing which hospitals is available because they're all full. So there's times where we might be next to a hospital and we have to go to a different hospital that may be several miles away. I'd say a silver lining this year has just been able to witness the strength and resilience of the people in our community and them coming together in such a difficult time. I've been able to spend more time with my pets and they seem to enjoy that. I think it's great that Battleground students are here supporting their community the best way that they can, and I'm honored to be able to be a judge here. Isabella, I wish the best for you and your family. I hope for a speedy recovery, and we're all thinking about you.
We'd like to thank these amazing first responders who will be judging tonight's show.
We'd also like to extend our gratitude to all of the first responders who risked their lives for us. We cannot thank you enough.
Now, without further ado, please help me welcome our contestants to the stage.
Great job, guys. Now, let's meet our 2021 Best of BG contestants. Our first contestant is Ashton Hemming. He is the son of Allison and Nathan Hill. He is the younger brother of Parker and the older brother of Avery, Driggs, and Olivia. He is involved in the Battleground High School's Advanced Jazz Band and Combo. A fun fact about Ashton is that he can make his tongue into the shape of a 3-leaf clover.
Our next contestant is Gage Hay. He is the son of Tim and Stacy Hay and the older brother of Nathan. Gage plays basketball for the high school and is involved in ASB. When asked what his rapper name would be, he said G Money because he's money on the mic.
Next up is Ian McHenry. He is the son of Kristen and Jeff McHenry. Ian is involved in the Battleground High School's Advanced Jazz Band and Combo. He has one younger brother, Grady. A fun fact about Ian is that he cannot smell.
Our next contestant is Charlie Williamson. He is the son of Kirsty May. He is the younger brother of Hannah and Hayden and the older brother of Joseph. He has been involved in cross country and soccer with the high school. A fun fact about Charlie is that he probably knows too much about Star Wars.
Next up is Rebecca Keithley. She is the daughter of Jamie and Lynn Chow. She is involved in the band program for the high school and HOSA. She is the older sister to Madeline, Victoria, and Luke. A fun fact about Rebecca is that she loves to hike and plans to travel in her future.
Your next contestant is Cole Billingsley. He is the son of Jennifer and Brian Billingsley. He is the younger sibling of Blake, Mackenzie, and Brunley, and the older brother of Bria. Cole plays basketball and soccer and is involved with ASB. A fun fact about Cole is that he can fold his ears into themselves.
Last but not least is Foster Hidden. He is the son of Anna and Daniel Hidden. Foster is involved in cheer and track for the high school and is also the ASB senior class president. He has one older brother, Dalton. A fun fact about Foster is that he's never gotten a speeding ticket. Best of Battleground began planning in November, when the contestants had to submit applications to be reviewed by a committee. Ever since then, the contestants and the Best of Battleground committee have been working very hard learning choreography, reaching out to the community, and advertising this important event. Needless to say, they've been working very hard to create this show.
Before we move on to the first portion of the pageant, we would like to tell you a little bit more about why we are here tonight.
We are thankful to have this opportunity through the show to support Isabella Lewandowski, a former teacher here at BGHS. She's a member of the deaf community and was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. Here's a little bit more about Isabella's diagnosis and what it's like for her.
1 out of 8 women in the United States develop breast cancer. Sadly, Isabella was one of those women.
It is estimated that 42,170 women and 520 men will die from breast cancer this year.
She is currently receiving treatment through chemotherapy, holistic care, and radiation.
Isabella is a member of the deaf community and is a former American Sign Language instructor at Battleground High School.
She is a daughter, a sister, and a friend to many. She truly is a thoughtful and caring soul, and for her to have a full recovery, she needs all the support she can get.
There are only about 3.5 million breast cancer survivors in the United States, so please help us by coming together and donating.
Remember that all proceeds from tonight's event will go directly to Isabella's medical expenses. We thank you all for supporting Isabella tonight.
Now, let's begin tonight's pageant. Our first portion will be Beachwear. This event is worth 15% of their final score.
The contestants will be judged on originality, how they answer their question, and overall stage presence.
Our first contestant is Ashton Hemming. Ashton, if you could be any character from The Little Mermaid, what character would you be and why?
Well, I'd be Sebastian because I took a BuzzFeed quiz, and that's what it said.
Wow. Thank you for such a thoughtful answer. Ashton Hemming, everyone.
Up next is Gage Hay. Gage, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what is one thing you'd bring with you?
I'd bring tanning lotion so, at least I can get a tan while I wait for help.
Good idea. I never would have thought of that one. Gage Hay, everybody.
Next up is Ian McHenry. Ian, what would be your perfect day and why?
Below 20 degrees, snowing heavy, building something out of snow, in this outfit, of course.
Sounds chilly. Give it up for Ian McHenry.
Your next contestant is Charlie Williamson. Charlie, what is your song of the summer and why?
My song of the summer is Still Feel by Half Alive because it's just an upbeat song for any season.
Sounds groovy. Give it up for Charlie, everyone.
Next up is Rebecca Keithley. Rebecca, if you could have one sea creature as a pet, what would it be?
I would like a dolphin because they're incredibly smart and loyal.
Aw, now I want one too. Give it up for Rebecca.
Up next is Cole Billingsley. If you were stranded on a desert island, what's one thing you would bring with you and why?
I would bring a basketball, because ball is life.
Stay ballin'. Cole Billingsley, everyone.
Our next contestant is Foster Hidden. Foster, what's your song of the summer?
Waka Waka by Shakira.
How hip? Give it up for Foster Hidden. Wow, you all looked great.
Ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes our Beachwear portion of the competition.
The next portion of tonight's competition will be casual wear. Once again, this section is worth 15% of their overall score.
Each contestant has chosen an inspirational teacher to share with all of you tonight.
First up is Ashton Hemming. Ashton's inspirational teacher is Mr. Carlson. Ashton, is there anything you'd like to say to Mr. Carlson?
I'd like to say, well, although I'm still very hurt that I never made your famous list, I had so much fun in your class, and you really showed me how to make school fun and still learn a ton. And I just enjoyed it, and I'm very grateful that you helped me, especially after school every single day, because I remember I always came in, and you just made it so easy to learn.
Well, Ashton, it was a lot of fun having you in class. We did have a good time, and we actually did, get a little bit of math done, so that was kind of a bonus. But I'm gonna miss not seeing you after school, because we also had a little bit of fun there, and like I said, we got a lot done. So good luck to you and in your future, and hope to see you around.
Yeah, thank you.
Give it up for Ashton and Mr. Carlson.
Up next is Gage Hay. Gage's inspirational teacher is Mr. Yingling. Gage, would you like to say a few words to Mr. Yingling?
Mr. Yingling, I chose you as my inspirational teacher because you've always inspired me with all your positivity and wanting the best for all your students, and you've always pointed out the best in me and made me feel like I can do anything. So thank you.
Well, thank you, pal. You inspire me. I love you, brother.
How sweet. Gage and Mr. Yingling, everyone.
Our next contestant is Ian McHenry. Ian's inspirational teacher is Mr. Hidden. Ian, do you have anything to say to Mr. Hidden?
I just wanted to thank you for being so easy to connect with and also very understanding. The energy in your classroom was always just so positive and laid back, and I thank you for being one of my most favorite teachers favorite classes to be into.
Thank you so much, Ian. That really warms my heart. And kind of likewise, you were such an enthusiastic class member, and your sense of humor is so great. And a piece of that sense of humor was just how forward and upfront you are about stuff. You own who you are as a person, and you make that part of your humor, and you made it easy to get to know you and your classmates in that class. I think everybody was able to really connect with you, and I think that just is an awesome character trait you have. So it was a pleasure having you in my class, in that AP class.
Awesome. Thank you, Ian and Mr. Hidden.
Up next is Charlie Williamson. Charlie's inspirational teacher is Mr. Foster. Charlie, would you like to say anything to Mr. Foster?
I would like to say that since you're the first teacher that I saw in the high school, your first period, video 1. And when I first was there, I was just kind of taking it because I was like, oh, this would be interesting. And I remember I didn't really get to know you until junior year, didn't really talk much. But I definitely saw that you who inspired me to see the bigger picture of film and really opened my creative mind more towards that aspect. And then as someone who wants to enter the cinema industry, partially because I liked what I was learning in class, I couldn't see myself going nearly as far without your teaching and persistence to get us students making some really cool videos that I couldn't have dreamed of making without your help. So, yeah.
Well, thanks, Charlie, and I really appreciate you being in the class for those years and all the work that you put in, and good luck in film school.
Yeah, thank you.
How inspiring. Give it up for Charlie and Mr. Foster.
Your next contestant is Rebecca Keithley. Rebecca's inspirational teacher is Mr. McKelvey. Rebecca, is there anything you'd like to say to Mr. McKelvey?
Mr. McKelvey, thank you so much for teaching me how to fully dedicate myself to something and to become my best, not only in band, but as a person. You inspire me not to do just what I You've taught me so much more than music, and I'll never be able to thank you enough for that. You've been one of the most influential people throughout my high school career, and I cannot imagine what it might have been like had you not been my band director. Thank you for being a teacher and an inspiration and a friend. Though I will say many goodbyes after my graduation, I know that saying goodbye to band and to you will be one of the hardest. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Rebecca. It's been a pleasure having you in band. You've been one of my favorite students from day one, and I really appreciate your dedication, and you've been a really great flute player and a great drum major this year, and I'm going to miss you. Although we'll always be friends for life. Thank you.
Aw, thank you. Rebecca and Mr. McKelvey, everyone.
Next up is Cole Billingsley. Cole's inspirational teacher is Mr. Fredrickson. Cole, do you have anything to say to Mr. Fredrickson?
So there's a lot to say actually, but I just wanted to say that you pretty much made it like exciting for me to come to school every day. Like I was excited to come to your class. You made the class fun. I mean, it was history class, so you made it as fun as possible. But I will say, like, for a history class, you probably made it more fun. So, like, it was probably one of my favorite classes, which most people probably isn't, because history people find it boring. But you're probably a good teacher for that. And then it was just like, even the assignments you gave, they were fun to do. It wasn't like boring, like just write it down. You explained it and you just made the class fun for everybody, and that's what I like. So yeah.
All right, man, I appreciate the kind words. And I'm really touched and honored that you'd select me. I had Cole for the first time when he was a sophomore, and then I had him last year in AP US History. And the thing that I was excited about with Cole is I've known his entire family for a long time, and to have a Billingsley in class is always a treat. And he's a great kid. He's always in a good mood. I've never seen him in any other mood but happy. He has a great work ethic, both in the classroom and I don't know if you've ever had a chance to watch him play basketball, but it's a real treat because he's just this kid that just has no quit in him. He reacts to setbacks really well. He comes back harder when things get, kind of tough. And he's just one of these kids that, I would tell others to emulate as best they can, not just, for how hard he works in the basketball court, but I think any kid who is involved in sports could learn a lot by his approach to sports and his approach to the classroom. I mean, he's a great balance of a scholar athlete, and I just feel really honored to have had him in class, and can't wait to see what the future holds for him.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Cole and Mr. Fredrickson.
Our last contestant for this portion of the pageant is Foster Hidden. Foster's inspirational teacher is Miss Wood. Is there anything you'd like to say to Miss Wood?
I would like to say thank you for supporting me all throughout my high school career, from being my cheer coach to my teacher, whether pushing me to improve skills on the mat or my grades in school. You've always been there for me. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Foster. That
That is so nice to hear, and it has really been such a pleasure to watch you grow and change over these last 4 years, and as a teacher, but also as your coach, it really has been so wonderful. So thank you for just being awesome, and I wish you the best of luck in your future and whatever that you do, and I know you'll keep in touch. And yeah, thanks for just being awesome and for being yourself. Students like you are the reason I do this job.
Thank you.
How sweet. Thank you, Foster and Miss Wood. Although we only recognized these 7 teachers tonight, we'd like to extend our appreciation to all the teachers and staff that have supported us during this uncertain time.
Your hard work and dedication to strengthening and challenging us during this remote learning has not gone unnoticed. We thank you on behalf of the entire Best of BG committee.
This concludes the casual wear portion of the pageant.
Our next segment of the pageant is Sleepwear. This portion is also worth 15% of their final score.
Our first contestant is Ashton Hemming. Hey Ashton, where's your favorite place to nap and why?
Well, it'd have to be my desk, because when I'm at school, that thing is a fluffy cloud.
How cozy. Give it up for Ashton Hemming.
Up next is Gage Hay. Gage, how do you feel about sleeping with socks on?
It's gross, you know. My feet get sweaty, so.
Thanks for the info. Gage Hay, everyone.
Next up is Ian McHenry. Ian, how do you like your eggs cooked?
Runny, so I can dip everything in egg.
How creative. Ian McHenry, everyone.
Your next contestant is Charlie Williamson. Charlie, how do you like your eggs cooked?
I only like the whites. I think the yolks are disgusting.
And that's the only right answer. Charlie Williamson.
Next up is Rebecca Keithley. Rebecca, what is something that you needed to fall asleep with as a kid?
My Panda Bear lightning bolt.
How cute. Thank you, Rebecca.
Up next is Cole Billingsley. Cole, how do you feel about sleeping with socks on?
It should be a felony to sleep with socks on.
Well, I guess I'm on the run. Thank you, Cole.
Our last contestant is Foster Hidden. Hey Foster, what song would be your lullaby?
Only Girl by Rihanna.
That sounds comforting.
That concludes our first half of the show. Hey Emily, I wonder what the contestants are up to.
Me too. Let's see if we can hear them backstage.
Guys, tonight's show is almost over. Where have you been?
All that talk about lullabies made me tired. I came back here to take a nap. I would have been able to if Cole could keep his distance.
Hey, you can't blame a guy for wanting to cuddle.
Come on, guys. Nobody wants to see that.
Now guys, settle down. Don't you think we've got better things to be worrying about?
Like I've been here almost an hour and no one asked to see a backflip?
Psh, anyone can do that.
Let's see it then.
Whoa there, guys. Let's not go hurting ourselves. I think Emily just means you should be thinking about the pageant.
Don't worry, I've been hitting the weights, so I look good in our dance number.
But if you want to look really good, you gotta practice that smile. You can catch me posing in the mirror for an hour every night.
That's ridiculous. All I need to work on is my speaking portions. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Come on, Ian. Everyone knows it's a wood duck, not a woodchuck.
What are you even talking about, Gage? This is getting really out of hand.
Yeah, why don't you guys go and practice the final dance?
Yeah, I definitely need some help with this dance. Who knew it would take so long to learn?
Wait, you haven't learned the dance yet?
I've been busy. Don't you know there's a new Minecraft update coming out?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with forgetting to learn the dance. Fake it till you make it, am I right?
No, Cole, you're definitely not right. But speaking of awesome dance moves, has anyone seen Ashton?
I offered him a ride on my shoulders. I thought he might like to see the world from up here, but I think it scared him off.
I challenged him to a race just a minute ago. Rumor has it he's still running.
Wait, do you guys hear that?
Sounds like some smooth jazz.
There he is, practicing the saxophone.
Well, hey guys, what's up? I was just getting ready for tomorrow.
Wait, we have to come back tomorrow?
Seriously, Cole?
Hello, my name is Miss Wood. I'm the ASB Leadership Advisor that oversees the Best of Battleground pageant, and I'm here to show you how you can donate online to Best of BG and our pageant beneficiary, Isabella Lewandowski. If you go to the Battleground Public Schools website, you can hover over for families, and then if you scroll down and click Pay Fees and Fines, it will take you to this website for in-touch receipting. And if it's your first time on this website, you'll need to create an account. But if you've used this program before, you should have a username and password that you can sign in with. Once you've signed in, you can click Items at All Schools under the Shop umbrella. You'll want to click High School and Battleground High School. Then you're going to click ASB. Once you do that, you will see this page where you will see all of our Best of BG contestants' names. So there's Cole, Gage, Ashton, Foster, Rebecca, Ian, and Charlie. And you can donate to them any amount by typing it in the box here, clicking Buy. You'll enter your payment information, and then the contestant that has the most money donated in their name will be crowned the People's Choice winner of Best of BG 2021.